Well, after manufacturing that shot, Nick, he deserved better than he got.
He did. That was beautifully executed. Jumped over the 8, drew the cue ball back ever so slightly. Unfortunately, he hit the 8 so full in the face. My word, he's jumping again, Phil. 8 is so close to the cue ball. Vigorously chalking here. See if he can do it again, guys. Tell you what, I mean, this is a nice little start to this rack for Pehlivanovic. 2 jump shots in a row. This one was just really sublime. I mean, the 8 and the cue ball were so close to each other. Just outstanding what they can do with the jump cues nowadays.
In everyday life, that phrase, I'm behind the 8 ball.
That's right. Chalking up the jump cue again. Of course, he showed his form executing this technique in rack 2.
Foul stroke.
I believe foul was declared. Ball in hand. So Filler will be delighted to see that. And let's see if he can get to work. Down 2-0, race to 11, but clearly playing a player who's undaunted and up to task. Digressions, but this might be the best pool player in the world at this current time, Joshua Filler. Wants to leave an angle on the 6 to get back to the 7. Such a powerful player here, so confident, so quick, such a great stroke. So much knowledge about the game. Plays position in a very efficient but powerful sort of manner. Southpaw. And it looks like 2-1.
Yes, Pehlivanovic went to the jump well once too often.
Kind of gets away with it in some capacity, and Joshua will try to leave a return safety of sorts. Perhaps 1-2 underneath the 1. Maybe coming off towards the green 6, or he could go 1 rail off of the bottom rail and bank the 1 towards the 6 and send the cue ball up table. Kind of a 1-pocket style shot. Or he can just cross bank the 1 in the side, I suppose, and see what he has for us on this deuce.
Yeah, where the 2 is, there's an argument to say that might have been an unwanted fluke, but I suppose it's better in than hitting the far jaw of the middle pocket and coming back to leave a potable chance for his opponent. Always looked just a wee bit short of pace, but it shouldn't be any major issue.
That's exactly right, Phil. 3-2.
Yeah, Filler on the money in the last 3 racks. Well, he caught that so thin, he actually caught it again coming back. And if he's got away with that, he's been extremely fortunate.
Yeah, that's right. He almost missed the 1 on the way in and then caught it from behind. And he has gotten away with it in some capacity. And let's see what Filler has for us in regards to a kick safety of sorts. Oh, what a good little stroke he put on that. Small little hitch at the end. appropriate amount of spin, leaves a return safe. This is certainly almost an underrated part of his game. He just has so much firepower. We all think of him as this offensive juggernaut, but his safety play and kicking game is extraordinary as well. He's right on point with all of these. That notion as well. Some work from the 1 to the 2, though. Well,
crunch. Nick, you just used a word there.
Queuing, and also the highest 9-ball IQs in the world, which obviously tournament after tournament, stop after stop, starts to add up. And he's going with a push out, so let's see where he elects to leave him. Maybe giving him a jump of sorts. So he's testing Pehlivanovic to accept this jump shot, which, based on what we saw in that first rack, or perhaps it was the second, he probably will. Hard to give it back to Filler. He's already down over it. Or he's looking at it, rather.
Reset to 30 seconds, please.
And he does give it back, so let's see, Phil.
You know where the balls are? This jump shot is easier for a left-hander than a right-hander.
That was very astute, by the way. Filler, you can be sure, knew those little intricacies. What beautiful execution here. Gives a little tap to communicate with the cue ball a bit. Touch more work than perhaps he would have liked. Oh my!
Well, he tried to cheat the pocket to keep the cue ball off the side cushion to leave himself an easier 9-ball, and because of that, the 8's gone astray.
That was a small reminder of the 4 1/4 pocket conditions. Nice stroke there from Pehlivanovic.
Sanjin, Pehlivanovic wins the rack.
Well, Nick, it's the kind of mistake you do not anticipate from Joshua Filler, and it's the kind of mistake that we've seen often turns matches. Will that be the case? In a match of this length, players will play hundreds of shots, certainly in the hundreds, but it's always one that sticks out, and right now the 8-ball in rack 11 has switched the pendulum.
Well, truer words never spoken, and as you said, it was 8-3 in the blink of an eye. Now it's 7-6, and Pehlivanovic has shown a lot of heart and grit here on the comeback trail. Awfully smooth.
Absolutely, it sets things up beautifully, doesn't it? By the way, the winner of this match, which is still very much up in the air, will take on in the next round either Wojciech Szewczyk or Aloysius Yap. Poland against Singapore there.
Did leave Joshua just enough air. Oh, and he's handled that quite nicely into that same pocket where he bobbled the 8, which sometimes can get in a player's head, but
I'll tell you what, Nick, if he was 10-0 up against a nobody, the 1 ball he's just knocked in was excellent. In these circumstances, exceptional.
Yeah, so true. When you're on the verge of going up 8-3 and all of a sudden it's 7-6 in the blink of an eye, and you've been in the chair for a while faced with that shot, to just get right up and split the hole, you know, is a reminder of what we're dealing with here. perhaps a touch thin. Hesitated a little bit, giving the shot a bit of respect. Momentarily, he'll be extending the lead to 8-6. Great match here on the feature to start day 3 off of the U.S. Open.
We've had plenty of entertainment on the main match table over the first 2 days.
Free cloth, the new cloth.
Extension call.
Using his extension here, why not? He's going to apply right hand spin and try to come 1-2 rails out to give himself a nice simple look at the 9. And this is a hair short, Phil, so this will test his nerve greatly. That's actually more than a hair short there.
Well, it's absolutely on the 50-yard line, isn't it? He should pot it, but boy, this is no gimme.
Indeed it is. No, it isn't. Not a gimme, but down it goes, and it's 8-8 here in Atlantic City in the U.S. Open. What a match.
What a match indeed.
Side pocket precariously sort of involved, but it doesn't look like there's an issue body language-wise to just drift forward. Oh, no. Oh, my.
Different ball. Same pocket. The 8 stayed out for Filler when this match pivoted. And now it's the 6 that stays out for Sanjin Pehlivanovic. Will he come to regret that? Well, it's probably a ball Nicky will never forget if he loses this match.
I was going to say, if he goes on to lose, that's a haunting sort of miss. Digressions, the pockets are very tight, but still, I don't want to throw inexcusable around, but it's tough.
No, I think inexcusable is reasonable. It's a ball he should never have missed. And what a relief that was for Joshua Filler. Looked almost certain that he was going to go behind.
Does hit the 6. Oh my, he might be getting some love from the 8. He doesn't, but the 7, I think, blocks the 6 into the bottom left. It's close.
I think he can perhaps squeeze it past. I was right down the line of the shot, right. And indeed, in it goes.
Right you are, Phil. He did just squeeze it past. Nice call, and this one looks like it's all but over. Wow. It was a great match.
There was an old musical song, wasn't there? Joshua, oh Joshua. I'll tell you what, he's put himself through the mill today, and also his wife Pia. But he's come out smelling of roses.
Yes! Joshua Filler.
In it goes, Joshua Filler. Desperately wants to defend here at the US Open. That was a major examination, and in the end, he's come through with flying colours.
Well, that wasn't intended. I think he's still got a shot on this 7, so could have been a lot worse. And this is just the exact start Abdullah needs. We've said all along all week that the first 2 matches for Judd were very easy. Basically warm matches. His opponents couldn't really pot 3 balls on the spin. As where now we know Abdullah's going to bring some form of a game to him.
Abdullah Al-Shammari wins the first
Look
round.
good there. Trump now knows that he's got a match on his hand.
Oh, he will do, don't worry about that. We did a little bit of work on it, but like you said, it's got to be the right sort of jump shot. And he has just clipped that fall, so that was a good decision from Judd. And now this is a genuine chance when you just look where the ball's on.
Well, the miss from Kelly Fisher has been fully capitalised upon. Fine now leading 7-6. One thing that was quite subtle there, the positioning of the referee, Marcel Eckhart, was perfectly positioned to see that foul shot. Might seem a small thing, but the referees have to concentrate very hard for a very lengthy amount of time, and Marcel's right up there with the very best of them.
Yeah, that was a good call. He was stood in the right position, and looks like Judd's going to run these out and get his first rack on the board and tie the match up.
They're going to be the key shots, because his instinct is going to be to pump that type of shot, and at pool you don't really want to be pumping them, even though I know the pockets play a bit generous, but that's when you usually end up missing the ball. You've got to kind of float that shot in.
Judd Trump wins the second.
When it comes to potting balls, Judd Trump has taken to pool, as you might imagine, like a duck to water, but it's not all about potting.
If he hits it with speed, you're going to see maybe the 9 moving too.
Yeah, that's a good point you've made there, because this is a part of the game. He's played it to perfection, and he's going to have a shot up into the top. Cue ball control is not going to be easy, so we'll see how he gets on.
Yeah, I think he's going to have to play this ball here with a little bit of top right, off the side cushion, back across, off the right hand side cushion and back out to the middle of the table. I'm not sure if he can kill this ball. Wow, is he going to scratch in the side? It is.
Oh my word, heartbreak, Phil.
That is so unlucky. He's played the expansive shot okay, but to go in there, boy. Now, he could actually play the jump shot here. That would guarantee the hit. Going off the left rail, it is a big ball. I think it's key for Judd just to hit the ball. Oh, he's played it well. He's a secret pool player.
Yeah, that's the shot you want to hit there. I'm not sure if he's playing it to hit it like that, but all in all, good outcome and good shot.
Yeah, I mean, that wasn't going to be easy for any pool player really to kick that safe. So in his opening 2 and a little bit matches, he's very focused. He's not just playing carefree. He's giving the game the respect. And then you see great potter of the ball, cause no problems.
You're right, Carl. He's the ultimate competitor. He went through a phase a while ago where he was taking on too many shots, but over the last 5 or 6 years he has become a winning machine snooker wise, and he doesn't want to forfeit that habit when it comes to 9 ball.
What a great shot that is.
Yeah, he's played that lovely. People have been talking about his kicking skills, but that was a beautiful shot.
I said that when I started, I said I don't think his kicking will be bad. I really don't.
That's no problem.
Oh, big miss there from Judd.
Yeah, he's missed the trick there. He should have been floating that one in. That makes the pocket a bit bigger.
It was funny yesterday when he played, and I think he broke the balls, and he made like 5 balls on the break, and he had the one close to the hole, and I thought a regular pool player would have played it with a little touch of right spin, but he seemed to play it with inside, you know, and hit it real hard. And I think that shot was very similar. He had to float the ball to the pocket, and he just hit it a little bit too hard and left it over the pocket for Al-Shammari.
Abdullah Al-Shammari wins the rack.
One has to say for Judd Trump, that was a rack that got away. He's still in front, but only just at 4-3.
Moment there I just did without the mic, might have topped it though.
Well, where's the cue ball gone here? What's he played here?
He's tried to stun that ball there and just let his arm go. He didn't even, I don't know, he deaccelerated on that ball.
Yeah, and the leather back of the pocket is slightly raised. Oh, and he's twitching up now, and this is the problem. He's played a poor positional shot, and to the delight of Judd Trump fans, he's going to steal this rack.
Judd Trump wins the rack.
Well, that really was a bad positional shot onto the 9 from Al-Shammari. And the consequence of it is that Trump is back 2 in front. He really let go of the cue ball, didn't he? It was horrible.
Yeah, followed up by another horrible shot on the 9, and he'll be disappointed there not to tie the match up and punch it out off the rail back to the middle of the table. He's underhit it. He's still going to have a shot, but he would have liked to have been another foot more, Carl.
Yeah, this is one of them little thin ones. And he needs to control the cue ball as well. Now he has said that he's not really happy when he's playing shots with side, so good shot, Judd. Plays it off the 4th rail, inch, perfect.
Yeah, that was silky, wasn't it?
Judd Trump wins the rack.
And now Judd Trump is into his stride, and he's doubling up on Abdullah Al-Shammari.
Looks like he's going to pound it.
Yeah, and he's been missing a few, so this is worrying. He's missed that by an absolute mile. And Judd needs the 9 ball to stop, and he's going to have a pot at this. I don't think the point of the middle is going to be in his way, so it's been quite an exciting match, and this is why we've been crying out for the pockets to be tighter, because we want to see people make mistakes.
Nice shot there from Judd.
Yeah, that was a lot better. So it's another rack going in favour of the greatest snooker player within the last 4 years.
Judd Trump wins the rack.
Yes, he's not world number 1, he's not world champion at the moment, but in terms of his production rate of tournament wins on the snooker tour, he has been the best over the last 3 years.
Well, in some of them he should really be putting a nice stroke on the ball.
Foul.
Oh, he's touched a 9 ball with his cue.
Ball in net.
I thought I was seeing things at first, but look at the replay in a minute. Delivering the cue, and he's pulled it back, he's flicked the 9 ball.
Judd Trump wins the rack.
Unbelievable.
Well, he potted a great ball earlier, didn't he, Al-Shammari, and went in off. And there, that was even more of a gut punch. Trump is not as good right-handed as O'Sullivan is. Ronnie O'Sullivan is left-handed, but he's adequate.
So he's going for the bank shot here, and I think he's got a great chance of making this. He's absolutely blasted it. Yeah, he'll be disappointed with himself there, Carl. That was, like you said earlier, need to take those chances when the racks are wide open.
Yeah, he's had 2 or 3 racks where they've been sat really nice off the break, and he's not took them, but is Al-Shammari going to let him off again? We're going to get to see his break off.
Al-Shammari.
It's been a strange old match, this one. He's not straight in on the top pocket. Yeah, great potter, of course. We always knew he was going to be. Any snooker player playing pool is always going to, you know, back himself to knock that type of shot in every day of the week.
It'll be fun to, you know, we've had a couple of snooker players play over the years, but it'd be fun to have a bunch of them play and just see how they could really do. I think it'd be fun.
Yeah, I think the likes of someone like Mark Selby, I think he would take to this game very well. Obviously, he's played a lot of English 8-ball when he was younger. And
Judd Trump wins the rec.
I actually think, Phil,
He won the English under-15 snooker championship, did Trump, at the age of 10. I think that's one of his greatest achievements.
yeah, that is pretty special, that's for sure. And what is special is Judd Trump's going to need one more rack to set up that mouth-watering clash.
Let's go, Judd.
Judd Trump wins the rec.
He's from the English city of Bristol, which of course had great trade links for...
You never know, a couple of break and runs to 10-8. Oh, and he's missing all sorts. This is turning into a disaster for Al-Shammari.
And you have to wonder whether this will seep into his next match, because of course in double elimination he does have a second chance.
Yeah, this is it, folks. Just a little straw back on this 8-ball, and we're all secretly wanting to see Shaw v Trump, but he's going to have a 50-yard line 9-ball. Many a pool player has missed this shot over the years.
I nearly missed one over there, second game.
You did?
I landed 50-50, I thought, oh, gosh.
Yeah, we've all done these.
He's missed it.
Judd Trump
It's
wins
gone
the
in,
rec.
Phil.
And the match.
It has. Judd Trump missed more balls in that match than I anticipated he would, but thankfully for him, Al-Shammari missed even more.